Hi, this is Beth from Around the Table Yarns, and today we are going to be finishing the Kindling socks from Lindsay Fowler. We're going to be working on the toe and grafting and weaving in. And I have a finished pair of them here. I have an unfinished pair and a finished pair. So let's go to the finished pair for just a second, and we'll just review the sock so far. So we've done the cuff and we've done the decorative garter stitch ribbing, which is what makes this kind of a fun pattern. The socks are ribbed on the leg and the top of the foot. And then this is my finished pair. It's a little short. I got a little, I was being very snug with my toes. I'm still actually considering ripping this toe out and adding a little bit of length to my foot before I start wearing them. We did the heel last time with Lindsay Fowler, and it is a garter stitch heel with a regular heel turn at the bottom. And then we started our gusset shaping, and then we knitted, and we were supposed to knit to get to the end of the gusset shaping. And today we're going to do the toe. So as you can see, the toe is shaped from the top with a rounded curve. And that's done by working several rows with decreases on every odd numbered row. So the first, the third, the fifth, the seventh. And then when you get to 20 stitches total for whatever size you're doing, she has you switch to doing a decrease every row until you only have 8 stitches remaining. In the pattern, the number of stitches that are given are an odd number, but the knitting involves even numbers. So just be aware that you can make that odd number into an even number. So if it says 7, you can make it 8. If it says 19, you can make it 20. So I just want to demonstrate the decrease technique that she recommends. And then we'll go ahead and do grafting. And then I will use one of my finished socks and we will go ahead and do a demonstration of weaving in the ends. So here's my in progress sock. And as you can see, I have started my decreases, and I've been doing decreases every other round. And so I'm right at the point where I'm going to do my last decrease before I start decreasing every round. So I get ready with my magic loop. I set up the front stitches, pull out the back needle, and the decrease, as with many sock toes, the decrease is going to be to knit the first stitch and then to do an SSK decrease. So an SSK means to slip a stitch as though to knit off of the needle, slip a second stitch as though to knit off of the needle. Now those 2 stitches are sitting backwards. In other words, their right legs are behind and their left legs are in front. The left needle tip here is going to be slid into both of those left front legs. Wrap the yarn around and pull it through. And that creates what is thought of as a left leaning, and you can sort of see the angle lies like that, a left leaning decrease. And then we're going to work to the last 3 stitches across this half of the foot. When we get to the end, so I can see I've got 3 stitches left. Now we're going to knit these first 2 stitches together. So I'm going to take my right needle to the left side of the 2 stitches, and I'm going to just push it through knitwise into those 2 stitches and bring it through. And that's a right leaning decrease. So it leans, you can see my needle is sort of in the same angle as that decrease. Work the last stitch, and you have 2 stitches decreased, the first one leaning into the left and the last one leaning into the right. I should now have 20 stitches. Oh, no, 21. 5 more. So I'm going to do a few more, and then I'm going to get to the toe to do the grafting. So you continue in this way, doing them either every other round, or once you get to 20 stitches, doing them every round until you only have 8 stitches left on each needle. So I'll come back and do the grafting.